IOI just trying to give Coates as many opportunities to win as possible. And here we go. So the spin is Hush, Explosion Accident as a block guard, Imogen as the board member in a falling accident. So pretty fast spin. This spin is not super complex, but it's up 30 seconds from Gordini. I'll wait and see on that one. But Coates was all prepped and ready for this block guard start, and so he is off. Let's see, make sure I have audio on one of them. I don't right now. So let's get some audio on Coates. Is there audio? Hello? There we go. Let's turn down Frote. This is Coates' map pick after all, so let's get some audio going from him. Not sure if his mic is on, but I guess we'll find out. Coates going speedrun strat, not even going to knock out anybody. Very fast, very efficient, one kill down. And of course, Coates is the undisputed Chongqing master, so would not expect anything less from him. Okay, well, it seems like both players have their mics on, so just gonna have to live with it if I get cut off from one of them rambling or raging, whatever. Um, I did not see the record earlier when it was up. I was not paying that close attention, Chris. But anyway, Coates getting the block guard, or not block guard, the board member, doing his chain lure. Frote, not really sure what he's doing. He is going to get found trespassing, and that is pretty much game over. Coates does not look like he's going to fail this. He already shot a drone for Imogen. So she is making her way up the stairs. Coates is going to come in behind her. Very fast and efficient. Would not be surprised to see this being a new record as long as Coates does not mess anything up here. Although Imogen may take a while to get into position. Many staircases, well, 2 staircases in the way. Oh, Coates is going to go for an earlier KO. This is dangerous. Coates is going very fast here. This is not where I would personally be doing this, but yep, and that's why. That is exactly why you do not want to be doing that. Yeah, in for fun, like you said. I don't know if that was who it was, but that is very rough for Coates. And now Frote has the hush kill and just has to make sure he doesn't get spotted by these guards this time. Yeah, I would not do that. I would just wait for her to get all the way upstairs and then dump her off this staircase that Frote's on right now. Very risky, and it does not pay off for Coates. Well, not necessarily, Chris. This spin, like I said, is pretty straightforward and pretty easy. I mean, he is going with a quick strat for Hush. So not. I guess he could perhaps assume that he is ahead, but in any case, Frote doing the safety strat, although he's isolating Imogen before he even has the board member, so gonna have to go backtrack and get that. Coates getting the hush kill, heading back down, gonna go get the board member now, so this I still think Frote is ahead here because getting the board member is pretty fast, but if KOats can pull off his faster Imogen strat, we may see a photo finish maybe.
Hi, I'm Chongqing. Pleased to meet you. I'll be your guide.
How am I supposed to find
Frote just gonna use a calmer for the board member, very, very, very quick. So without having to do the chain lure, I think that he is ahead right now.
Sure.
And in fact, all he has to do now is just drag Imogen up to the staircase like I was mentioning earlier and dump her off the side. I'm not sure if he's taking out the blue hat guard, but that will be something that he has to consider as well as Umbrella Lady.
Welcome. Please follow the gray line to secure.
Well, surprisingly, maybe not, because oh, KOats is going reckless right now.
Check that prop toss out. Can you go and have a look?
I hear you.
Meanwhile, Frote's getting the kill, so he's just gonna go to the motorbike exit. This may be closer than I have anticipated.
Good. That's both targets down.
Holy smokes.
I just need to override this, and I'm
Frote done.
You can get out now.
Let's
I can
see.
take care of the data remotely, unless you want to handle it yourself.
Will he press the start button? Okay, 14 seconds. Alright, time to do some math. My first photo finish, so. Let's see. Done with that. Give me 1 second.
Is it a photo finish? Oh my god, it's a fucking photo finish, bro.
Martinez is down. Good work. Rico Delgado has been eliminated. Nicely done.
Something on Daredevil, isn't it? I mean, I keep seeing him anywhere around.
¿Qué?
Go over there, see what that was. Oh shit.
All right, so we're in the process of figuring this out. Thank you to InfraFun for helping me through this one. All right.
Hey, Drew. No, we're just in a photo finish. We both just played China. I don't know who won yet. Red Sox is typing. Yeah, I'm gonna have to go back and rewatch for sure.
Jeez.
Oh, Frote 1. Rip.
Score 0-2. You are losing.
All
Assert
right,
yourself.
so the winner is Frote. He won by 12 seconds. It was very close there. Coates had quite the
Yeah, so I'm gonna get 3-0'd
quite
then.
the
I won't
interesting
have any
strat for
points
Imogen
after
if
this.
he had just gone
Unlucky.
a little faster, or obviously not messed up there at the
Nah, I ain't winning the other two maps.
on
That was
his
not any
first
chance
try.
at any points for this map. For this match, I mean.
But yep, Frote
I'll
with
get some
the more
points out of the other
consistent
matchups, but this one,
and regular
that was my
strat,
only chance.
he made it
that
work.
map.
Seems like Coates is going on a bit of a rant here. Either that or it's just the music, but it's showing to be quite loud. All right, let me get this other spin set up. All right. All right, so we have this spin coming up in just a couple minutes. Map record is by random with 10 minutes and 46 seconds, apparently. Thank you to Currymaker's website for that information. Frote with a 71% win rate on Santa Fortuna, so obviously a good pick for him. Coates with an 87% win, or wait, no, that's 67. Sorry, font tricked me there. 67% win rate. Obviously, though, he has had less sample size. Okay. All right. So spin coming in just a minute. This is, I would not say this is a speedrun spin. However, it's not that difficult. The disguises are going to definitely help the players for sure. Except for one, but honestly, for the target that it is for, it is probably not too big a deal. Yeah, I would definitely qualify this one. Although the disguises are slightly difficult to get, but once they get the disguises, it should be quite a quick spin. I cannot confirm or deny that until the spin is available in 10
Prepare
seconds, Chris.
yourself. Duel starts in 10 seconds. 9, 8, 6, 5,
All
4,
right.
3, 2, 1.
So we have
Select your
Rico
target.
as the tattoo artist using the cleaver, Jorge as the hippie with injected poison, and Andrea with submarine crew using a pistol. So Chris did predict it. Let's all bow down. All right. So both players getting their pre-planning set up. Coat's going to bring some coins for some reason. Going to start in the submarine cave. Frode opting for the mansion staff start, which is interesting. Not really sure why you'd want to start there. I guess you could isolate Rico, but with the tattoo artist, you kind of do that by yourself, so we'll see if he changes his mind. Coat's getting started here. Uh, Looks like Coat's got spotted by a camera there or something, so quick restart from him. Let's see if I can. All right. There. So Coat's going across the log here. Frode going to isolate Rico. That is some very skilled map knowledge coming from Adoria. There's a cleaver in the mansion, confirmed. Nice spot to hide Rico, maybe. Although it seems like Frode is just going to knock out the guy who goes to get cocaine, so it should be pretty safe after this. Not sure why Coates decided to smuggle his item in the fishing village, but he did. I suppose there is a cleaver close here in one of the locked huts up by these two guards. Frode getting a silenced pistol from the hidden passageway. Coat's gonna go get Andrea first. Frode looking like he's making sure that Andrea is not going to wander out into the village. So while Coates is all prepped and ready for the kill, and we will get it here shortly after both Andrea and her assistant walk in. Oh, what was that? Frode doing a thrown distraction and getting ripped, or thrown KO and getting ripped, even though the guy was barely looking behind him. He was just looking to his left to call it in. That is some BS right there for sure. In any case, Coates getting a lucky break there, getting the Andrea kill down, so likely he's going to go get the tattoo artist now. Cleaver is close by. I don't think he's gotten it yet. There is a kitchen knife in here, not a cleaver. This is not the room where it is at. Coat's gonna do a quick check on hit maps while Frode getting the Rico isolation set up again. Coats figuring it out. Frote getting the cocaine user. And now he's gonna go back the way he originally was going. Gonna go get the tattoo artist. Just for a quick kill on Rico, so he can probably stash his body, or could leave him there, I suppose. I don't know if the other guard will hear him throw the cleaver into Rico's face, but we'll find out. Ooh, nice chain lure from Coats there to get the tattoo artist. I didn't know about that. Very, very nice. Gonna calmer him just to be safe. The guard almost for Frote almost didn't see that. But he has made it up to the bar safely. Interesting. I'm not maybe Frodo's gonna go isolate Andrea? Or the cleaver is to his left, so I'm not too sure where he's going. I would assume he's gonna go isolate Andrea just so that he doesn't come back and she's wandering the village. So I suppose that's safe. Barely getting in time. She didn't open the door, so he's good. Get. Oh, 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 oh! There's a guard coming. There's a guard coming. Frodo sees it. This is gonna be rough. The corner subdue is not gonna work, and he gets caught. Wow. I'm amazed that that guy heard that. That's really rough. Frodo not having a good start on his map pick here. Coates, meanwhile, just trying to find some lineup so he can trigger Rico's voice lines and get him to go into his office, but seems like he's just gonna wait it out. Ooh, ooh, that's trespassing. Don't want to go in there. Yep. Coates just going to wait it out. Frodo re-isolating Rico for the third time. Not sure. I think he's messed this up. I think Rico is about to get spotted here. I think he had a brain fart. Yep. Rico getting spotted. Coats going. This might have worked if oh no, it is working. So Coats going for coin lure on Rico. It's getting kind of risky. I don't know if I would do this, to be honest, but it's so far it's working. Coat's gonna take a quick survey of what's around him. Gets the Rico kill. Now all he has to do is, well, I don't know if leaving here is safe. Coates is gonna do it anyway. I would have tried to throw him into the river personally, but seems like he is not going to do that. Instead, going to grab this mansion guard disguise. For a multitasking there, gonna get the cocaine user once again. Leaving the gun, hopefully that doesn't mess him up. Because it didn't look like the gun got pushed in by the door. So hopefully a guard does not see that gun. That would be pretty unfortunate. Coates gonna come back and clean up the crime scene here, just making sure that nobody spots him. He could leave it here, I suppose. It hasn't gotten spotted yet, so it's probable that it won't get spotted. At least in theory. Knowing this game, though, in 10 minutes, some guard will just randomly walk by it and see it. So, we will have to see. Code's giving us his favorite voice line. Frote trying to get the tattoo artist to come to this crowbar throw. Not working so far. He got the lady. And now he's most likely going to be late for Andrea, which is not a good sign. Maybe he has decided I'm just not even going to go for the Andrea kill yet. Just going to go for the... Oh! That's really rough. Coates getting instant spotted from a very slight angle. Trying to go too fast when he had the major advantage, and now Frote back on top. Very easy to get the hippie, and Coates just trying to go too fast. Frote has gotten the hippie, so not really sure. He might just leave it here for the tattoo artist, maybe? I'm not really sure what his plan is. He could take the cave system to Jorge's area, although I would say there's probably easier ways to get there, but we'll see. Gonna try the tattoo artist distraction again. This time he is the only one there, so he will go for it. Frote just hoping that nobody spots this before he gets him in the bin. Nobody does. So just gonna isolate the tattoo artist then and take the caves to Jorge. Again, Coates stashing his, I'm not sure what that was, a gun perhaps? Maybe a calmer? Actually, I do think that was his calmer at the fishing village. Still don't really see the point of that, but I guess maybe it's the closest. I don't know. In any case, Frote going going to go for Jorge. Just making sure that he is going the right direction. These caves can confuse even the best players sometimes. Coates getting the Andrea kill, so theoretically he is still ahead. Coates doing a kind of risky reload there. Coates aware of where the cleaver is this time. I do like this this chain lure from Coates. Coates using the in-game voice lines to be a co-caster here. Frote over by Jorge's area. Oh, this is interesting. That would be an interesting way of getting Jorge to a place where you could kill him, as if he followed the hippie. Because it did seem like he was about to there for a moment. Frote gets the poke. And that's Jorge down. So definitely a harder kill for in terms of this spin. Although I still would say the Rico kill is probably the hardest, but he does have Rico isolated already. He has the tattoo artist set up. Hippie, of course, allowed to go through these caves. Yeah, KOats climbing up into Rico's office here. Just gonna... Not sure what his plan is here. He could peekaboo Rico. Although that probably isn't necessary. I would not do that. Okay. That's very risky. But it looks like it worked out. That's kind of amazing that that worked. Okay. Now he just has to get out of the room without being spotted. Is that going to be harder than the Rico kill? We will have to see. And he's out, so. Frote heading over to Andrea, although it looks like she's about to wander out into the village, so bad timing from him, unfortunately. KOats, all he has to do is get the Jorge kill, as long as he doesn't rush the hippie isolation like last time, he should have it. Now, this definitely won't break any records, but it will definitely be a fast spin, at least for in-game time. KOats, I'm afraid to say that KOats may end up going for it again. Really don't need to do this, but KOats moving him back a little bit just to avoid the problems he had earlier. And he is successful in getting it. Weirdly, Frote went into the caves as the tattoo artist. I don't know. I wasn't paying close attention to what he was doing there, but he didn't end up getting the Rico kill. Or, yeah, that's Jorge. Killed on his side. KOats heading over to Jorge, and this is probably his map to lose. Gonna take a very wide angle there just to avoid that camera. Oh, you can't? Huh. Oh yeah, it's keycarded, isn't it? That's right. So, unfortunate for Frote. Thanks for putting that out, everybody. In any case... Oh, is KOats gonna go... KOats is going very risky here. I would not do this. Jeez Louise. KOats really just pulling out all the speedrun stops here. Jorge swiping right a little bit. I'm not sure if Jorge has any voice lines for the hippie. KOats really just loving these voice lines, repeating them all day. Although it did seem like Frote, when Frote was doing this earlier, it did seem like Jorge was following the hippie. So, yep, Chris is onto that as well. You could just use a quick gun click. I don't know what KOats is doing. It's as if he wants to lose this. Jeez. Why would you do that? That's the last kill. It's not over yet, Coates, because you threw it. You've thrown it twice. Oh my gosh. That is really upsetting. Frote has the Andrea kill now, and all he has to do is go run into the mansion area. Pretty straightforward, as the tattoo artist is allowed in there, and he's already isolated Rico, and he has the cleaver, so, and there's an exit right there, so this should be pretty much a GG. Frote could even just use the doorway as long as he, well, actually he couldn't because the cleaver's an illegal item, so. Well, sure, type alpha, that is probably part of it, but at the same time, I don't know why you would risk it in this moment. This is not really about speedrunning. I'm worried that this guy will enforce trespassing. Oh god, oh god. Okay, he didn't peekaboo him. Okay, we're fine. What is Frote doing? Oh, he must not have gotten the cleaver yet. Okay. I would have thought he would have gotten it in the many times he passed the one in the hut, but he didn't. Shouldn't really matter. Gonna get this one in the kitchen, as long as he doesn't get spotted by a enforcer. Should be alright. It's gonna take a wide berth, Frote, just to be safe. Gonna grab the car key that was underneath the door frame. Get this kill here. Might want to stash these guys just in case. Doesn't matter. And yeah, that will be a GG 4-0 for Frote. And our random map will be Isle of Sgail. He is losing. I wasn't paying attention. I think it should be fine. Frodo saying that he was unable to show the rating. But, I mean, I saw him exit with green guns. It seems like his game crashed. I already accepted it, so I saw him exit with green guns, so it should be okay. Yeah, I was tabbed out paying attention to the admin panel. I wasn't watching when Frodo Frodo's game crashed, but I believe it. I saw him exit, so should be alright. Okay, let me set this up. I believe I said, okay, not that day. 44, I believe is what I said. I think, I don't remember. Hang on, let me check something. I don't think this spin is illegal. Let me check. Yes, it is not. Let me respin. This one is. So let me send this one. Frodo's stream still black. Not sure. Oh, there we go. We got an ad though. We've got Omen doing some political ads, is what it sounds like. This map apparently is well, I wouldn't say that's the reason you ripped, but the illegal spin, Chris, was Knight Armor silenced SMG, and Knight Armor can only be used in trap kills. So. All right, so this new spin. I'm gonna mute Coats for the time being. I can't talk and listen to him, unfortunately. My brain is not wired that way. So let me turn up Frote. Oh, Frote's all the way up, so I guess he doesn't have music on.
Agent, get ready. Duel starts in 10 seconds. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4.
Let me close this. All right, so we have the spin.
2, 1.
It is Zoe Washington with fire and, as Jebediah block, and event staff kills Sophia Washington as the event staff in an accidental explosion. So this spin is definitely easier than the last one, than the one I had, the illegal one, obviously, that I meant. Not Sans Fortuna one, obviously. 2 targets is easier than 3. Oh, really, Chris? I didn't know that you couldn't do agility in the Knight Armor. It's good to know. Shows how little I've actually used the Knight Armor, to be honest. In any case, Frote starting at the Custodian start, and Coat's going to do the Arc Patron? I don't remember what that disguise is specifically called. That is true, Blunts. Most are Master of Ceremony strats, and I would not be surprised to see that here. Coats or Frote going to use the Peekaboo on Jebediah block. So that explains his starting location. KOats gonna have to restart. Seems like he must have missed a calmer shot or something.
Sophia the schemer. What's she up to this time?
So here is Jebediah. It's knocked out for Frote. He's really low. Honor this. There we go. Alright, so Frote has Jebediah. Now he just has to get back down to do the Master of Ceremonies, most likely. Could also shoot the torch and wait for her to get in the cage, although that would be a little bit complicated because you'd have to trap her in the cage, I believe. Frote just gonna wait to isolate Sophia. It's definitely the safer option. KOats back in the lion's den here. Frote getting the distraction for Sophia. Yes, that's true. Colored Lonely, I definitely agree. KOats is usually much safer when he's playing roulette, but not today. I don't know why. He would have had this would have been a reverse score if he was just a little bit more patient, but he really is just going all out for no reason. Frote isolating Sophia. Now he's just most likely, like I said, going to go do the Master of Ceremonies. Although I'm not sure what he's doing now. Maybe he's just going to go try and get an Advanced Staff disguise. Don't think you need to do this, Peekaboo, but Frodo's going to do it anyway. Better be safe than sorry, which is something that KOats has not been practicing, that's for sure. KOats missing or getting spotted when shooting that calmer shot again. Well, he definitely should have... Okay. Yeah, I think the route that KOats is taking right now pretty clearly shows that he really does not care that much. Because doing a body shot to get past a checkpoint in roulette, that's almost unthinkable, I would say. And he did end up blocking down Sophia with that, so it's even worse. Frote setting up the propane for Sophia. Maybe Blunts. Maybe there's something more sinister going on here. KOats getting red guns there, I suppose. He restarted too fast for me to be able to see. Frote getting the event staff, so prepare for detonation. And there's the kill. Now, most likely, as I've kept saying, he's going to go to the Master of Ceremonies room and lure Zoe down. I believe there is a fire barrel. There's a fire barrel close by, although he could also just use the statue. KOats gonna do the or the body shot to get past checkpoint again and again. Sophia will lock down. Yes, 420. think that is the case. But yeah, I was talking about the fire barrel right next to it. We will see what Frote plans on doing. He knocks out the Master of Ceremonies, and everybody in this room gonna go box both of them. He might box everybody, I'm not sure, since he kind of just wants Zoe to walk through this room. But we will see. Gonna trigger Zoe to come down first. I'm not sure what Frote is doing now. Going to KO both of these guys. I don't know why. That seems really unnecessary, but he did it anyway. KOats gonna do the basic, well, maybe not so basic, but he's gonna try and find a coin lure to pull Zoe out of her cage. Unfortunately, he accidentally coin lured these two guys here. I suppose, well, that should be fine because only the target saw that. Now, Frote has to get rid of these two guys, which is why I'm not really too sure why he opted for this. He could have, like KOats did, just walk out as the Master of Ceremonies, and then those two guys would have wandered away, and you could have just waited for um, Zoe to walk through the fire puddle. But anyway, that's not what he decides. Oh, I guess she probably wouldn't have walked through it, but he probably still could have done something with that. Yeah, KOats is just doing some weird stuff here. Like I said, it just doesn't really seem like he's giving much thought or care. Frote getting the KO on both of these guys. Gonna go put these two in the room, most likely. Gonna switch to block. I guess he decides that you don't need to drag those two, although I would just be safe. I guess if you use this fire barrel, nobody should see. Goat's getting spotted there, so it looks like it will be a quick 6-0 here. Oh, that's not good. That's really bad. Hopefully, Frote can get out before one of those guys gets spotted. This is really close. Oh, the constant is panicked. The constant is panicked. Are they not going to go up there? Yep. Oh god, that's so bad. Oh man. Frote also just that's heartbreaking. That's heartbreaking. Billy, we definitely, well, if KOats was playing more regularly, I would say we would, but I still am not really a believer right now. Now, I wouldn't be so against this body shot from KOats if Sophia didn't also lock down. If she didn't lock down, then I would be kind of okay with it. But, I mean, as Frote is showing, it's really not necessary. Well, actually, maybe it is. Because the peekaboo did not work. So Frote restarting again. KOats isolating everybody in the Master Ceremonies room again. Well, it's possible, Fuzz. I would say that's probably not the first time well, I don't know about the last World Championship. Wow, how did that not peekaboo? Frote also. Yeah, yeah. I'm amazed that that guy didn't peekaboo there. But we still do have more than half of the time on the clock, so still plenty of time to finish this spin. This is a medium spin, I would say. I don't think this is the hardest that Sgail can get, but dude, what is going on with this peekaboo? It worked perfect the first time. That's really not good from Frote. If this peekaboo does not work, then maybe KOats' aggressive strats is going to pay off here. KOats going to just trust in his micro explosive to do the job. Although I don't know. I suppose that's what the coin was for, to get Zoe into the flame water, or the oil, I guess, not flame water. But she is not spotting it. This time the Jebediah peekaboo worked for Frote, so he has the disguise down. He's going to do a bit of multitasking here. Yeah, and it looks to me like... Oh, no, there goes Zoe. So, probably the harder of the two kills down for KOats, and he's got the propane, and there's a pretty easy event staff disguise, so not all is lost yet. Frote back in here, going to do the Sophia peekaboo, change disguise just cause. Not really necessary for this, but he will do it anyway. I'm not sure where KOats is going right now. Maybe I missed it, but I don't think he's set up the kill on Sophia that quickly. Is he really going to go for this event staff? Dude, you passed one that's so much easier. Just use the one that Frote used. Man, barely getting it in time. Holy smokes, she almost turned around. Well, in any case, he has the disguise. Boxes both of them just to be safe. All right. Frote taking an unusual, well, I don't know if it's totally that unusual, but an interesting propane to take. KOats getting wrecked by IOI right now. Hopefully he reconnects, because that would be really unfortunate on his one successful run to have to restart. Oh, both players. Did IOI servers just go down? Okay, I need a lower Frote. Both players getting this. Is this IOI's fault? Like actually IOI's fault? Okay. That's. Oh, Coach just clicked the go offline button. That's really unfortunate for him, because if the servers come back, that's actually ridiculous. Um, I guess I'll pause. Can I pause the timer? I don't see a button to pause the timer. Okay, so we'll just set it to, let's say, 12 minutes when the servers come back up. Getting really upset. I'm glad I lowered him. Holy smokes. If somebody could send a message to Frote to say they're all down. We can't really type alpha because we don't have SA tracker. Um, so, I mean, and we can't see that the players got 5 stars at the end of the match. This is definitely something to consider when Frodo expressing a lot of anger that I think everybody is feeling right now during an official tournament. That's really upsetting that the servers will just go down randomly. Are the servers back online? I can't. Both players have their game closed, so I can't tell. Fusk IOI servers went down for everybody. Yeah, I think I'm just gonna set it to 15 minutes because I believe we were at around 13 minutes when the game crashed, so 2 minutes to catch back up. So if Mike could help me with that, that would be appreciated. I don't know if I just need to reset the match length to that and then start it immediately. Okay, Mike's gonna set it to 15 minutes. I mean, there's nothing in the rules about server disconnect like that, so I don't know exactly what to do. I've sent it in the matchups channel, and he seems to have seen it, so I don't know what Frote's doing. I think this is fair. It's unfortunate that this happened, but we should see the increase um, here soon. Back to 15 minutes. Well, I'm not really too sure. I think the fact that they went down and then came back up, I think if they had gone down for a long time, then I would say the same, but I don't know. Well, I can't control that. Mike said he was fixing it, so I'm waiting on Mike to do that in terms of the timer. So right now the timer should be just think of the timer as paused at 15 minutes. But I don't think I can adjust the timer on my end. Okay, it just seems like he added 15 minutes. That's fine. That works too. Well, that's a really crappy way to interrupt this final map here. That's fine, Mike. Uh, it's a rough situation, so I think overshooting it and giving them extra time is fine. I think that's fine. All right. Well, we'll try and continue as much as we can. KOats getting the Jebediah disguise again. Frote has Sophia isolated and already has blocks disguise. So Frote has Sophia set up, ready to detonate. So he's not as far away from where he was as I would have expected. He got there pretty quick. KOats preparing for the Master of Ceremonies lure. Yeah, that's really upsetting for MyOI, and perhaps something to consider for future tournaments. Because if we can't really depend upon the official servers for being consistent and legitimate, then it's not really fair. KOats getting Zoe to start heading over. Just gonna wait for her and her guard to pass before changing into disguise and heading out. Well, true colored lonely they haven't been, but usually there's not an outage, like literally an all across the board outage like that, and it's just unfortunate timing that it happened in the middle of a tournament like this, where it is definitely necessary that we have um, the online aspects of this game enabled. Let me turn Frote back up so we actually have some game sound. KOats just got a target lockdown there. I'm not sure who that was from, but yeah, Frote going to get rid of those guys, make them go down into the crowd. So this should be a lot safer, although he's going to do this strat again of knocking out these two. Oh, it seems like KOats missed the fire kill. That's unfortunate. So he is restarting. He's got a fast way of getting block though, and it seems like it did not panic Sophia that time. So lucky for him, perhaps. Although she will be more ahead of her route this time. Frote isolating Sophia and using his fists to do so. And he should, in theory... Oh, Barbecue, thank you for the raid. He should, in theory, be safe to get the kill here. As long as no random NPC spots this. And even if somebody does end up coming up here because of the fire kill, nobody should be found. Should be fine to escape. Constant is not panicked this time. So despite those major technical issues, it seems like Frote will still end up being the winner of this final map here. And it looks like Frote's game crashed again, but I saw him exit with green guns, and that's all that matters. Looks like KOats missed the kill anyway. All right, well, that was definitely an interesting match. Technical issues involved. KOats trying some speedrun routes. Didn't really end up working out for him, but anyway, let's go to the leaderboard for Group D. So Frote now with 14 points in his group. He has won 2 and lost 1. KOats, unfortunately, in 7th place with 0 points in his group. Obviously, this is only his first match, so we will see how he does in the future. Got some really nice players, Agent 420, Pidgeotto, although Pidgeotto, well, I mean, he's doing well for himself. Got 2 wins. Not what you'd expect, but he is doing well. All right, let's see at the schedule what matches are going on right now and who we can raid. All right, let's see. Is there any matches going on right now? It seems like Cobalt versus Terran's match is going on right now, so we will raid them. Let's see where that one is being streamed at. That is on Gordini's channel, so we will raid him real quick. Yeah, no problems. Thanks for watching, everybody, even through the technical difficulties that we had. Enjoy the match between Cobalt and Terran, and thanks for watching.